Hey everybody, this is Grace, and already I can see that my camera is still doing that thing of making me look like 20 years older than what I am. Plus, have dark circles under my eyes. My goodness. It shows me having really dark circle, just like a circle under each of them. I don't know. But anyway, I thought I'd do it this way. I was wanting to try this before, but it just kind of freaks me out whenever the way it makes me look, you know, is so off. And right now I don't even have any lipstick on. But I wanted to come out here and talk about just little things. One of them is, I made some videos earlier. This is February 27th, 2022. And I made some videos earlier in the month, I think, or maybe in the last month. And they were about how, you know, some people are gossips. Say somebody gets online and they're really bad in the sense that they put out misinformation, disinformation, different information. They act like they know what they're talking about when they don't know what they're talking about. And I have seen this on various genres and, you know, videos on videos. And you can have videos on more than one platform, not just this one. And they put out so much BS. And they expect people to believe it. Well, some do believe it. Some go right to them, and they what they're doing is going, you know, some of them at least, going for confirmation bias. They have that same thought, or maybe the same kind of attitude, or they just can relate to that person because the person is, you know, they could be a master manipulator type. They can really, you know, they've done it so long, so many times that they're, you know, they've say in their 40s and up, and they're really good at it, really skilled by then. And so people, you know, join theirs. Well, then there will be these people who come up, you know, hear about it and whatever happens, and they have commentary channels or reaction channels or clip channels. Some of them are, you know, they just take clips of that person, they make little comments, still commentary. Some do parodies, you know, whatever it is, they do it within that fair use act, you know, so they say they are. And you know, and some people are just, you know, responding about the person. Some are responding about what they're putting out there. You know, it's a variety. It could be even other stuff. Then they might get a little bit too cocky, you know, too arrogant in what they're doing, too sure of themselves, too, you know, they start using offensive language too. They become very aggressive with it. And you know, they're aggressive. When people cuss, generally, when I've seen it online, it's an aggression. And my nose is going to start, you know, I have allergies, but I'm trying to do it all in one clip. But anyway, so then there are people who come and start making commentary kind of channels, you know, clip channels, whatever it is, but it's a commentary on those people. And then there are people like me who make comments about all of them. But there are differences. I think some people can see that. Okay, they can see that, yes, difference is when people are saying, you know, I think it's kind of a bit of a norm. I'm a social behavioral scientist. My master's degree is in sociology. My degrees are in psychology and sociology. And, yeah, you know, I think it's pretty much a norm that people want to point out, some people, not everybody. This air conditioner blowing my hair around. But some people, they want to, you know, it's not unusual for people to want to point out bad. And some of the reasons they have for it, just to point it out, is so that some people will see this is not appropriate behavior. And that some of them hope that the person doing it will change. I don't see that, especially when they're in 40s and up. I personally would say, it depends on what it is, of course. Because some people, they may not know that they're doing something that's not right. But some of them are so hardcore with it that they're not going to change. And I think many people understand it. After so many times, they might get the gist, you know, that person is solid, is that. They're not going to change. They think they're right. They're never going to think they're anything other than right. Okay? And, but then they'll try to persuade the other ones, the ones who watch them, to point this out. But it just keeps going on. Now, I don't think that's bad. I don't think it's a bad thing. You know, it can be dangerous, so they're taking their own risk, and the danger can be in various forms, you know. And I would not advise it to anybody because of the risk. Okay, so they do that. They go up against them, and they say, no, this is inappropriate behavior. We don't like this stuff. They try to basically, this is online. They try to basically run the person out of town, but online. You know, you get what I'm saying. Then, like I said, some people, they don't like that, so they make up their own channels and they pound, you know, against them. That would be wrong, because what about the people? You know, these are the people who basically are bought, you know, have bought into the original first person that's sending out the misinformation, disinformation, the bad stuff, the master manipulator. They kind of bought into that, or they just they say that the people who are against them, the second layer here, they you know, good people, you know, they're basically good people, but then they get cocky. You see what I'm saying? They get cocky, and people point that out. Okay, like I said earlier. So it can become such it's just drama. It just keeps going and going and going. You know, is anything ever resolved? Because it's so much drama. They've made it into, like some of them call it a cash cow. You know, like the one person has, you know, they're their cash cow. But it can be at the beginning, the top layer, more than one person. It usually has more than one person. In my experience, what I've seen, that doesn't mean it's going to be yours. None of it is a one-size-fits-all. So anyway, I have kind of mentioned this, you know, about the gossips. And if you talk about them, what does it make you? Well, it depends on your own personality. You can, you know, the people who are doing it because they don't want to see such, you know, some would say pure evil. Some would just say manipulation and whatever. They don't want that bad misinformation, disinformation, all that. You know, they're coming in from a good spot, but they just kind of went the wrong way. You know, they need to reel themselves in. And now I believe many of them can. Those can. Now, you do have your communal, what is it called? Communal narcissistic types. I'm not diagnosing, but so I'm going to say communal narcissistic types. Or the altruistic narcissistic types. Okay. You know, they want to look good. They want to look like they're helping the community. They want to look like they're doing things, or, you know, or they're doing things that they're so altruistic and all this stuff. But really, underlying all of it is for benefit, their own benefit. Often all these involve money. You know, when they turn bad, or they already are, and try to look good. Whew. Yeah, a lot of this. I've seen so much of this in my original channel 7.5 years ago, so I've seen so much of it since then. But lately, I've seen quite a bit of it, and you know, more. It's like I don't think there's ever a time when it doesn't happen. At least on some genre, some community, and it just keeps going on. You know, and then some people will try to start up their own. They want to really be the leader of the one that's actually, you know, the one putting out the misinformation, disinformation, and all that, and just master manipulators. They try to start a whole new drama, and they can be the leader of that drama, even if they don't even think that way. They'll try, okay, because they see how it works. They see how it draws people in. Now, the real thing is, why are people getting drawn in? Well, besides the master manipulation, you know, yeah. But anyway, I go back and forth. I've made videos, and I would upload them. Some people seem to think if you say upload, that means they're made public. No, I upload them. I leave them on unlisted or private, and then eventually make them public. I still have some, I don't know, from, you know, probably, maybe some in the end of January. Like I said, this is February 27th, so the end of February, tomorrow is. And I'm going to try to start making them public. But mine are more, you know, mine is how it's about, what I'm saying is how it's making me feel, really. And just some observations. This is nothing new to me. I grew up with these kind of people okay? And the ones who want to have, you You know, some is all about money, some is about attention. You know, I used to call them attention sluts. I think a better way to put it is attention seekers. But, yeah, you know, they want to be the center of attention. They want to be the drama queens and the drama kings and the adult mean girls, adult mean boys, you know, this kind of thing. And they'll go about anyway. Plus, money. I said that, I know. It's money, 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 you know. So much greed and all. For some, not all. None of it's one size fits all. But how it makes me feel is, I can understand being drawn into it. I was telling Adam the other day that it was real quiet on the set, you know, kind of thing for a few days. And I said, I can understand that, you know, now physio-psych was my worst subject in psychology, as far as that was concerned. So I'm not going to put it that way. But drawn into the high, I'm going to put it that way. And then when there was quietness, silence for those few days, oh, yeah, it was really quiet. And there was not much else to watch on TV. I don't know. I was like, oh my goodness, this is just too, you know, when it's like, it's the other extreme. Too little drama, too little going on, too little all around. And yeah, and it was like the cold ice on the road. We can't get out because of the ice on the road kind of thing. Yeah. Anyway, I just thought I'd make a video on me with me. I'm going to put a visual effect on it, I know, because it's going to, you know, right now it doesn't look as bad, but I can see the dark circles it puts under my eyes because of the lighting and everything. I'm going to put a visual effect on it because I know once I go to upload it, it's going to show me 20 years older than I am. And I don't like anything that distorts unless I do it. Not the camera does it or not somebody else does it, but I do it. Anyway, I'm gonna give this one a try and see how it works. And go from there. Maybe keep doing it like this. I'll talk to you on another video. Bye.